And the away team, your Milwaukee Brewers. And the away team, your Captain Slow, Deruta, Joshi, Jay, and Taxi. Captain Slow, Deruta. Brand join for Arizona and Jaws leaves. We're not on the server, they just This is one of the most packed games of the league at this season. We have the Wire. We'll have 16 next season. That'll be fun. Milwaukee rivals are St. Louis and the Cubs. Arizona's and the Dodgers. Can't see right. I swear they don't have right. And if anything, it's probably Marcus, but... And then, I don't know, I guess I'm right. I'm just naming whoever's probably close to them. See the Yankees. The server. Get into the media office. A little hard to do so, though. But we're going to get first pitch set up. Milwaukee and Arizona are ready. And let's get this game 4 underway. Milwaukee will bat first, and Arizona will bat second. They have the home advantage, so they have the most innings guaranteed to try and score more than the Brewers. Here in Arizona, Chase Field is definitely one of the nicer arenas in the MLB, without a doubt. It's got a pool. It's got some nice acoustics to it, too. So... or at least we're gonna get home team out and away team up. And where'd my water go? And I think someone stole my water. Honestly, this is a little boring. I have no idea what the delay is, but Milwaukee's here, Arizona's here. Keontae joining the Diamondbacks roster. Diamondbacks are called out to the field. Rodney, PRT, Keontae, and Doggy Dog 91 for them. Captain Slow, Deruta, Joshi, Jaws, Jay, and Tax Vader for the Milwaukee Brewers. This Milwaukee squad's been defeated in Game 1 of that Colorado series, but then came back to sweep them, and we're going to see if they can do that as well here in Game 4 against Arizona. Batter up for Milwaukee, and we're going to get this game underway. It's Joshi, the All-Star from Milwaukee, to start things out. We should have an All-Star game. And a home run derby. First pitch swung on, lifted foul. You gonna call that fair? Oh, gosh. I'm not gonna start that, though. Swung on, or he put his bat away, but that's a strike. Swung on it, and the count's 1-1. It seems like the scoreboard's broken. Outside, 2-1. Someone do the scoreboard. Scoreboard. Holds off on it. Now it's 3-1. And deals the 3-1 pitch. 2-2. What? Okay, now we're getting the scoreboard set up. 2-2 count somehow. Swung on, missed, and that's the first strike of out of the game. Arizona already getting off to a good start here, striking out Joshi, and now Jaws is up. Holds off on it. Good eye there for ball 1. Doggy Dog 91 up there on the mound, trying to shut down these Brewers. It's it, going back up to the wall. God! Track to the World Series with that one. Now it's 1-0 Brewers off that home run by Jaws, and they are already off to a good start here with 1 out and 1 run on. Up, 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 and away. That one was way out of here. Play ball called, and here's the 0-0 pitch to begin the count. Waiting on that deal from Doggy Dog 91, and the pitch is outside. Good eye there by the outfielder, and it's ball 1. Jay up in the count, 1-0. And here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, directed high. Going back to the wall. It could be backed up. Back it is. Get up, get up, get up, get out of here. And it's 2-0 Milwaukee already. They took that first strikeout, but didn't let that dent their morale. And now they're up 2-0 and are on track for the World Series. Play ball called by CSX, our umpire, as well as Aaron being our umpire. And outside, 1-0. That's ball 1 dealt from Doggy Dog 91. 2-0 Milwaukee here in the top of the first with 1 out and no runners on. Swings and misses, and now it's tied. No, it's not tied 1-1. What? He swung on that. It's 0-2. The count is 0-2, not 1-1. It is 0-2. What? Going back. It's looking good. Going back to the wall. God! It's 3 in a row. Back to back to back. Play Evader keeps it going, and now it's 3-0 Brewers. Doggy Dog 91 has given up 3 homers in a row and 1 more run until a mercy inning is called. And then Arizona is going to be up to bat. As Milwaukee, they definitely want the cup, and you are seeing it right here as they are getting off to a very beautiful start in the game and putting on that pressure on Arizona and only building up momentum for their hitting squad as they only have 1 out in the inning, so they still have 2 to go to get 1 more run on to start mercy inning. Which then will go to the bottom of the first, where Arizona is going to have to try and clean up this disaster they put themselves in. Ball outside, but swung on, and now that's 0-1 in the count. Up high, swung on, lifted foul, and that'll roll all the way down to the foul side of the outfield. As it's 0-2 in the count, Joshi down. Swings on it, but directs it foul. And he's still alive, down 0-2 in the count. Still waiting on the deal from Doggy Dog 91 on the 0-2 pitch. Holds off on it, and that's ball 1. Now he's still down to the count 1-2, but he's still alive. Joshi looking to pick up his first hit of the day, and not his second strikeout of the day. Takes the ball, 2-2 in the count. Good eye there. He's trying to come back in the count and make it full. Swings on it, and it's fair, and that's going to roll over to the outfield, but can they catch him at first? No, they cannot. Safe is called, and now it's a runner on with 1 out. Jaws back up to bat. They had that home run, and Milwaukee's completed a batting rotation. Or they did with Joshi already, but Jaws is back up to bat, and we're going to see if they can try and cause mercy in here, though even if it's a home run, it's still going to be marked as 4 runs, not 5. Holds off on it for ball 1. Good hit there from Josh. He laid that right over the foul line, and with some speed, he made it over to first. And that's outside for the 2-0 count. Jaws has good eye up on there on the play. I think they've taken the most balls of the series so far. That's a bad snipe. That's not a hit. Not a hit. Redoing that pitch, it's a 2-0 count between Jaws and Doggy Dog 91. I'm just going to call him Doggy Dog. Swings on it and lifts it foul. But it rolls fair! And it's an out. Unlucky moment there for Jaws, as we need to flip that rule. That's so stupid. Honestly. Play ball called. It's Jay up to the plate for Milwaukee. And that's a balk. Swings, directs it high, over into the outfield, pop up, and it's missed the throw to first. And tries to get him off. They're going to try and, juking him still. And it looks like they're going to make it back to second, although CXX is going to call him out, and he'll ruin that run down. That was definitely cool, but, come on, ump. Absolutely stellar inning for Milwaukee. And now they've got a 3-0 lead behind them, as Arizona's got to start up some offensive momentum here, as it is a lot of trouble that's come to them so far in this game, as they are 3 runs down in the game that could lose them the World Series, as that's a ball down outside and low. Jaws up there on the mound, pitching for Milwaukee, as Doggy Dog 91 is up to bat. Swings on the 1-0 and lifts it over to the pitcher, and that'll be the first ground out of the inning to get the first out, as now they only need 2 more to escape the inning and to continue that 3-0 lead. Keonto's up to bat, holds off on that one for ball 1. Lifts it high, over into the outfield, going back to the wall, and it's out of here! And Arizona's gotten one back, as they're looking to start a comeback here to try and tie this game up at 3. So Rodney up to bat, and Jaws, that's their first RBI of the day. Given up. Swings on it, batted, foul. So 0-1 the count off that foul. And now Jaws is going to try and put him down 0-2 as it's batted all the way back to the outfield. Caught by Jay. And good snag by him. He hopped off the wall, ran to it, and got it in his hands for the second out of the inning. Rodney's a dangerous hitter, and always good when you can try and shut him down, because without a doubt, he can definitely cause some issues for your team. Warrior up to bat. Swings on it and misses. He chased that one. No, quite literally, he chased it. He went up to meet the ball as it hit the ground. And the pitch swung on and lifted into the field of play and picked up by Or what? Oh, that's called a strike. Apparently he hit the ground before he made contact with it. Standing over the plate, we might need a box check. T-frame. That'll count as a ball. As now it's 1-2. Warrior down to the count. Jossie trying to finish him off. Oh my gosh, he's standing on the plate. If that wasn't an out, I would be complaining so bad. He was standing on the plate. Well, either way, the inning ends, and now we're going to go to the top of the second. Milwaukee back up to bat as they're going to look to try and extend that lead against the Diamondbacks. Here is Tax Evader up. He had a homer, the second homer this game. When Milwaukee went back to back to back to back. What a snag by the pitcher. Comebacker to the mound, but it's called a late swing by CSX. Latency. Late swing's such a stupid call. It's my number one op. So Arizona trying to argue that that was a comebacker up to the mound and was fairly snagged by the pitcher for the first out of the inning, but it looks like CSX is going to call it back, and it's going to continue as it's 0 outs and an 0-1 count here in the top of the second. Tax Evader up, and Milwaukee up 3-1. Swung on that high pitch, and that's going to be 0-2 now. The count is Keonto's about to deal the 0-2 pitch, trying to strike out Tax Evader. Lifts it high, going back to the wall, and caught by the outfielder. Good catch by him. Always hard to track those high fly balls, but he did not let that get the best of him, and he was able to put it away for the second out of the inning. Or that's the second out, right? I could have swore that was the second out, but it's still 1 out. All the way outside, now it's 1-0. Or maybe I'm just schizo, I don't know. I'm not really looking at the scoreboard all. Swung on, lifted high, and dropped by the fielder, and that's going to be a single as it was rolling back to the infield, but finally picked up by PRT and given to the second fielder. Or second baseman. It's been a while since MLB's been on. I really miss it. Swung on and batted into the ground. Sunk on the pitch, and we're going to need a new ball here from the dugout. Oh, 0-1 the count. That was fouled away. Hit into the field of play, going back to the wall, and gone! It's out of here! Or late swing. Oh my gosh, that's such a stupid call. I actually hate late swing. It has taken away so many runs from all 4 teams of the league. It's the worst call that has hurt every single team. Swung on that ground ball, and that'll be a strikeout. Or though it should have been a 2-run home run because late swing is stupid. Not just for Milwaukee, it also hurts Arizona, not to mention. So Keonto picks up his first strikeout of the day. Or no, second. He struck out Joshy back into the first inning. Swung on, missed, and he caught Jay swinging on that one. 3-1 Milwaukee leads here in the top of the second. Ball down in the dirt, and the count's tied 1-1. Swung on, belted into the field of play, picked up by Keonto, and he's going to race over to first, but it's called a late swing. And that'll be strike 2. Swung on, missed, and that's the inning. We're going to go to the bottom of the second as Arizona. It's big inning for them to try and pack on some runs, as even though they will have a walk-off opportunity when the bottom of the third comes, it's always good to try and get whatever runs on you can, as now they shut down the Brewers, putting them back to their last inning to bat in the top of the third, but it's always key to try and pack on a run or two in the bottom of the second. One of the most key innings. No, in fact, yes. No, in fact, the most key inning of the game is not the bottom of the third. The most key inning is the bottom of the second. Ball down and outside. It's going to be ball one. No play ball was called. Oh, but that's a ball out down in the dirt. Now it's a ball. So 1-0 the count. Down outside, that's a ball. Held off on, that's ball 3. And PRT's got a good eye up there on the plate. Always good when you find yourself up 3-0 at the count. It means you can relax a lot at the plate and not have to think about, ooh, gotta get a hit. Ooh, gotta get a hit. So we could see a walk on PRT here. That's a walk. And that's ball 4. He'll take his base at first. 0 outs here, 1 on for the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're going to look to try and rally back to tie it up. Rob now pitching for Milwaukee. Give up a walk. Tapped into the field to play. Going back to the wall. It's gone! And it's out for the 2-1 home run. It's at 3. No, my mind did not decide. Milwaukee has let up on the pressure, and that has accounted to why we're tied at 3-3. Rodney up to bat, trying to give Arizona the lead here and push Milwaukee to the brink of losing. First balk of 3, that's a balk. And tapped into the outfield. Oh, dropped! But they got it over to first, and that's the first out of the inning. And ball down and low. And that'll be ball 1, Warrior up in the count. He's outside the batter's box, though, as that's tapped way back over into the outfield. Oh. What a robbery by the outfielder, tax evader in the outfield. Somebody call the cops. We just witnessed a robbery. PRT up to bat, and good pitch there, high up in the corner and in. 4 strike 1 with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Milwaukee trying to escape this inning that they really let run away from them. Tapped, going back to the outfield, looking good. Dropped by the fielder off what looked like it could have been a home run given to Prob. As now Arizona has exploded offensively here. Prob the pitch outside, and that's 1-0. Don't know why that was still in C-frame. What? I mean, that's a ball either way, but all right. Whatever you say. Swung on, missed, and it's 1-1. It's fine up there on the mound. Prob struggled this inning, but they're going to look to try and shut it down here. Keonto swings and misses at that one for strike 2, and now Milwaukee's 1 strike away from escaping the inning. It's the last out, and it's going to be the inning ender as Milwaukee's going to go up to bat in the top of the third. Their last opportunity to pack some runs on, or else Arizona is going to have a tie game walk-off opportunity. Keonto up there on the mound. He's going to try and keep this game close and set up his team for a walk-off opportunity when it gets to the bottom of the third. And Milwaukee's going to look to try and pull away after giving up a 3-0 lead. Not really giving up. That's just more of a choke. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, it's 2-1 Milwaukee. Don't confused in the series, it's not 2-0. It is 2-1 Milwaukee leads after a walk-off in Game 3. Whoa, that was belted foul. Late swing called on that, without a doubt. Well, late swing's not always a bad call. It's a stupid call, but it's not always a bad call. So, strike one off a foul. Swings on it, directs it into the field of play. Keonto snags that and called a late swing, or an early swing. And he's going to be safe from an out as he's still going to have a chance on 0-2. And swings and misses, and that's the first out of the inning. Keonto's been strong up there on the mound today, except for that first inning, which Arizona struggled. But they came back after making Milwaukee choke in this bottom of the second. As it's Josh, he's going to try and get a run on. Or Doggy Dog, excuse me. Could have swore that was, so whatever. I'm probably schizo. Ball outside, 1-0. Joshy was not fooled as he plays a little bit more farther back of the batter's box. Kind of a weird tactic, but hey, whatever. You do you, as he's going to tap that, and it's going to stay foul, as that's going to be strike one, as we're tying the count 1-1 between Joshy and Keonto. Swings and misses, and that's strike two. Those high balls can be kind of confusing and can end up in usually a strike. And balk, 1 of 3. Swings on it, lifts it high, over into the field of play, and that's going to be called an early swing. Two outs here, strikeout for Keonto, his 4th of the game. Time called by the umpire. Apt over into the field of play, it's fair, and they will be put out. And now Arizona with the walk-off opportunity here coming up in the bottom of the 3rd. Milwaukee could possibly choke the World Series. It's all up to Prob there on the mound. They've struggled in the bottom of the 2nd, but they're going to look to try and shut down the bottom of the 3rd and send this thing into extras. One swing of the bat can end it all. Swung on, tapped foul. First strike of the at-bat. Prob's got to be feeling the pressure. Oop, my PC turned off. Forgot to move my mouse around. Swung on, tapped into the field of play, and Prob's going to be... Oh, it's an early swing, and it's 0-2. And down low, ooh, that's close. It's called a strike, and that's the first out of the inning. Rodney strikes out. ERT up to bat. Commissioner of the Florida Official League. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. So pinch hitter Warrior is gonna replace. Oh my gosh, he stepped into the plate, but it's caught by Prob. And Milwaukee is almost out of the walk-off opportunity. Oh, excuse me. It's all up to Keonto, the pitcher. And Prob's going to call him out and visit. Down to the wire here in Game 4. Arizona on the verge of taking it to Game 5 with a walk-off. And Milwaukee on the verge of the World Series. Though the only thing that's not going their way is the fact they choked a 3-0 lead. In fact, they're away. Milwaukee has home field magic, but they're here in Arizona, and it's definitely not Wisconsin. You are seeing the World Series live from your EWA ESPN broadcast. It's all up to Keonto. One swing of the bat can take this thing to Game 5. They shut down Milwaukee in the top of the third. And now it's all on Keonto if he wants to send this thing to Game 5. If he can't, okay, we're going to have a relief pitcher here. Joshi, the team MVP, is pitching now versus Keonto. This could be the biggest at-bat of the season. Play ball call. Keonto versus Joshi. Joshi's configuring his pitch speed. It's 40 to 70. Swings on it and strike one. Call on Keonto. 1 out away, or rather 2 strikes away from sending this thing to extras. Swings on it, belted over into the outfield. It's gonna fall, and the throw over to first is safe. Not the walk-off they were looking for. But Keonto is back up as we're gonna pinch run. Rodney on first. He's back up. Joshi versus Keonto. Oh, the count. Yep, please fix that. Biggest at-bat of the season. Not the walk-off he was looking for. And they challenge. Milwaukee challenges this. And if it's late swing, it'll be strike 2. And the runner will be removed from first. And if it's calls held and it stands, the runner will be safe on first. And the inning will continue. We're going to see here. Joshi saying on his screen it was late swing, but latency is going to hurt that statement. If it stands, the runner will be safe at first and the inning will continue. If it's found... Everyone click the stage tab to see this.
That's not what they're challenging for, CSX.
Oh, they're challenging. I thought they were challenging safe. Oh. That looks a little late, I'm not gonna lie. Although it's too close to give an official opinion on it. Yeah, you can't really tell about that. It looks good, but it also looks late. It's right in the middle. And it's because it's in front of his body too. Crazy motherfucker. That's why. I can push the envelope. If it's late swing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was pretty on time.
Travel, bar tabs, I've got next to nothing. Zero seat. Enough to launch a company?
Good call.
So the inning will continue. Tied 3-3. Keonto with a walk-off opportunity here. And the Brewers are out of challenges. It's all up to Joshi where he wants to put that ball. And all up to Keonto how he wants to swing the bat. Lifted high into the outfield. Going down. We'll see you tomorrow. Milwaukee chokes. And we're going to game 5. What a choke by Milwaukee. They were on the verge of the World Series. And Arizona comes back and knocks the walk up outside the park. And we'll see you tomorrow.
MVP.
The game is over. 5-3 Arizona wins. And there's a little bit of commotion between the Brewers. They think they purposely sold their pitcher Prom.
Do not. We're not doing game 5 right now. We are not.
This kid
We'll
went
do
in
it.
the VC and
We'll
got
do it
mad because I
game
couldn't
5
team him and then threw a
tomorrow,
me.
8:30. Hey man.
Yo, let me
Tell your
back here.
teammates
Stop
that
the
I'm not
censorship.
washed.
If it wasn't for
Yeah, it
this
makes
kid,
it
we
a
would
lot
have
easier
won.
for me. So have fun with that.
It's not an opinion, it's a fact. I know I was. We're not up to here. We're not up here listening to.
So 5-3, Arizona walks off the Brewers as Milwaukee did in Game 3. Milwaukee chokes the 3-0 lead and gives Arizona the ticket to Game 5. And we're going to see who's going to be crowned tomorrow. So 2-2 the series. And I mean, the only word that can come to my mind about Milwaukee's performance in this game was choke, and choke. It was so bad how bad that choke was. I mean, they're arguing now. They're saying, you're not pitching tomorrow. Oh, boy. And that could definitely hurt Milwaukee's momentum going into Game 5. Arizona could possibly pull off the biggest upset in history. And if they do, it will curse Milwaukee forever. So, it looks like Game 5 is going to be tomorrow. Or maybe... people want Game 5 tonight. I'm cool with it. I say, yeah, definitely.
I make the fucking schedule.